Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Drone's Life Live. This evening we are joined by Mr. Alex Tech himself, the guru of Da Vinci. Mr. Steele himself is here. It's Chatting back, everybody. Mr. Jordan Temkin, aka Jet, aka Project 399, aka DRL Champion.
I'm camera's back.
Video. What an ordeal. So sorry about that.
Lexi Jansen, everyone.
Hi, I'm Lexi.
Thanks for having me, guys.
That's alright, You're more than welcome.
I don't know what I signed up for.
Eric Canasti.
What up? Alright,
We've got sound effects now.
Oh, look out.
I had to.
So what happened last time? Where you guys just like, alright, I guess this guy's not showing up, and just had to call in like a monkey or something to fill in for me, or like what happened?
I'm doing pretty good, actually.
I love
doing
the hair.
really good.
The blue hair.
Oh yeah, it's actually, I haven't put any color in it in, here, I'll take my headphones off for a second. But I haven't put any color in it in a month, and this is all faded, and it's still blue.
Hello. Hi. Hey. Oh shit. Hey.
Known as Wild Willie. How did that name become your handle?
Hey. It was so cold.
Just remember, Lexi, you're the star on this podcast today, so you better get your shit together, alright?
No.
Because I saw the video the day, that footage you have on the screen now, you made the card disappear.
I did. Want me to do it?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, cool.
Just let you go on.
I want to know. I'm learning.
For CAA reasons, we can make the card disappear.
Shane, yes, next level.
So, all I've done here, really simply, put a box around the car. Oh, hang on, I was at the wrong point in my plug timeline. Oh, no, I wasn't. Hang on. Rookie mistake. Short. Video's too short. There we go. Try again. So, it's called a power window. So, that around the car. Then we use the basic tracker, and it tracks it. Nice and easy. It's a really short clip, this. It's only a second, so it's dead quick. So, we've got that tracking now. And then we need to make a new node. So we'll make a duplicate of that existing node. And then we will put on the object removal, analyze.
What?
It has a thing. You watch, it won't work now. Oh no, it's
Gone.
Hello. And it just does it. It just does it.
It's just done it. You can mess around and give it what's called a clean slate, which is down here, clean plate even, and in which you basically say, like, the cars here use this sort of bit of road to replace it. But generally, you don't need to. You just go, yeah, there you go. And it's gone.
Wow.
That's
It's
magic.
bonkers.
I'm trying to think, because like I could choose someone that's more well known because they're obnoxious, and it might like whatever give their vibe a little bit more credibility.
Might be me by the end of the show. You never know.
Or I could be it could be some asshole that fucking like comments on my YouTube that I hate, that I've blocked many times or something like that. But I can't think of anybody's names right now, so I'm gonna have to go with somebody that I know.
Something that's forgiving.
I wouldn't say all the time, but maybe just one good slap occasionally to Vanover.
Oh,
That's
really?
a great one. That's a great one. Because he gets real cocky.
He does.
He's a cool kid, but like sometimes it's like it's like Luke Bannister way back in the day when all of a sudden he went from being like this innocent kid to like someone that essentially grew up into an adult within like a year. He's like, you call him or talk to him, and like before he was like, "Hey guys, what are you doing? FPV, FPV, FPV." And then like 6 months later, it was like, "Oh mate, I'm fucking in this room like trashed with it." Like, I don't even know. Hanging out with girls in the corner. So yeah, Vanover hasn't hit that point yet. He's still like innocent FPV, but he's got a cocky side to him. So when he gets that cocky edge, and then,
that's brilliant.
Well, you got to be honest. You got to be honest. Right, question number 2 then. Best chat up line.
Chat up line?
Yeah.
Like pickup line? Like
yeah,
you
pretty
walk up
much.
to a chick?
Yeah. No, I'll tell you Nurk's answers to them. He went for Joey's standard response from friends, which is the "how you doing" sort of thing. Surely you've got to have something better than that. I don't have a go-to
pickup line ever. I don't just roll up on chicks and like pick them up. Usually it's pretty like organic, and I'm just like, "Hey."
There it is. There it is.
I think "hey" is my pickup line. I don't have anything specific.
Eyebrow motion as well. Hey.
Yeah, smooth.
I don't have pickup lines anymore. I'm married. Damn. Right, and the third question. This defines you completely to whether people will be still your friend after your answer or not. What's your feeling about pineapple on pizza?
I like it.
Oh, yes! I am not alone.
There's a time and a place.
I don't have a problem with it, but I also I've been vegetarian for 10 years, and I have a pretty broad palate for just obscure taste, and cheese is kind of like a delicacy. I mean, to me, like I don't really go out of my way. It's not something that I crave, but when I get to eat it, and pizza is something that I just end up like throwing the kitchen sink at, I think would be the term. Like if it looks healthy to me, and it's obviously pizza, which is not healthy, I'm going to try to justify the fact that I'm eating bread and cheese. So I'm just like, like throwing shit at it. So it might have like broccoli and garlic and pineapple and red pepper and onion and just like a bunch of random shit that no one would ever think would go together. But because it's like nutrients in my brain, I'm like, it tastes pretty good.
The best ones that we get here is we get what's called the huntsman spider. You'll love this one. And this is all true. So we get a thing called a huntsman spider that eats insects and so forth. When they get fully grown, they're literally the size of your hand. I'm not kidding. They're the size of your hand, and what they do is they on the wall like that, and they'll just stay there for hours and hours and hours. And the way that they get the insects is they basically just sit really still and they move really fast to get the insects. Now they're not venomous. They got fangs and all that sort of shit, but they don't bite people. So the thing is that it's not uncommon to see a huntsman spider on the wall. And it'll lives behind the pictures and shit like this. And people that don't like spiders, they freak out. And we love them because they get rid of insects, they get rid of mozzies and all that sort of stuff. It's great. But the people totally freak out about them. And
at this point.
and I had one visitor that saw that, said, "You need to kill that right now." I said, "I can't kill it because if I kill it, the other 50 huntsman spiders that are living in the house they'll see me killing one of its family members. Like if you kill it, they know where you sleep."
Shut up.
Is it like that thing with like wasps and bees, where if you kill one wasp or one bee, like they release the scent thing, and you end up with other wasps swarming on you?
Well, it's not really a scent thing. It's more of a race thing. So like they'll only do that for like British people and Germans and that stuff. Everyone else, they don't care.
Oh my god! Even the insects have a tourist thing going.
Yeah. They're like, get out of my country, go home. they're doing it for the rest of us because we're all visitors anyway. But they kind of got bored of doing that to us. So.
Just a fresh face, fresh time to mess with them.
I've just got a bitch slap leaderboard in the background.
Oh yeah, man, let's go. Well, okay, you're 2 times world champion. Are you after the 3rd? Are you first of all? Are you confirmed for next year's season?
Yeah, I don't know if they've announced that.
Paul
said he is.
He was like, should I tell them? Should I not tell them?
Well, yeah, we're good. I think we're good. I don't know.
So, how desperate are you for that 3rd?
I wouldn't. Desperate is not the word I would use.
It's a UK thing. What would you use then?
Yeah. I would say, no, it'd be nice. But there's the little kiddies, man. The Captain Vanover and the Heads Up. It's hard to beat that like raw talent. I mean, those 2 have been doing RC since they were, popped out of the womb. And I've been doing RC since drones. So there's like a bit of like they've been bred into it, It's hard to beat that, man. It's hard to beat that amount of like if you've been doing it all your life and it's the only thing you know.
Because Brett's coming over. Is it Brett's going over? Isn't he from the UK?
Yeah.
Brett's a quick guy.
Well, on a little drone. We'll see how he does on the big ones.
So that's fighting talk right there. Look. See that?
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Oh yeah. That's one thing about DRL that everyone goes, oh, those drones are big and slow, and that will make it easier. But it makes it a lot harder because they're big and slow.
He should be right because he's used to the DCL drones and they're 700 grams plus. I mean, I know that.
Yeah, but
they DRL drones.
Yeah, they still fly really well. The DRL drones don't fly very well, and that's that's part of the challenge,
Yeah,
is you have to muscle this thing that doesn't want to go where you want it to go at all. and that's what makes it. I mean, so I understand that that the UK people probably don't understand oval racing in cars.
Well, just a
but
left
that's
turn
like
followed
the
by a left turn.
difficulty. But that's what the difficulty of like NASCAR is those things are about to crash the whole time, and it's just about keeping it on the road. And the Race of 4 is kind of the same way, where it flies, but not like what any of us would consider like. If you built a quad and it flew like that, you'd probably build a new quad.
Because how much does it weigh? It's like
it's I think it's over a kilo.
Holy shite!
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
It's heavy. It's real heavy.
Wow.
I think it's at 1.2 at this point.
Have you got one there? Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, I can see it on the shelf actually.
There's a few of them.
There's a few of them. I like that.
So
Crash.
this is it. And then this is a normal race quad. Like it's a good bit bigger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this thing's kind of taken apart, but yeah, I mean it's hefty.
I think it's a beast.
But like I wouldn't want it any other way. Like I'll complain about how it flies, and I mean all of the DRL pilots will, but in the end, like that's what makes the racing so good. Is that we're all flying it to its 100%. So then how do you get past someone when you're all flying 100%?
Everybody's faux throttle it all the time.
Oh yeah, the whole time.
Wow.
Well, but then it literally does boil down then to pilot skill, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it's about carrying your momentum, which is something that most everyone in drone racing doesn't ever think about, right?
Right.
So I don't know if any of you are motorsports fans.
Yes.
But in car racing, it's because it takes so long to accelerate a car. It's that exiting on the long straights fast is the most important thing, right? But on a drone, because we accelerate in no time. That sense of like having to carry your momentum through a turn doesn't really exist in mini quad racing,
right,
to a degree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where we have to be very thoughtful. Like, for example, if there's a hard maneuver coming up, you have to let off the throttle for a second so that your battery voltage can bounce back so you can actually make it through that maneuver. Like shit like that. You know, like, but that's what makes it so interesting, because we're all full throttle and you go, okay, if I let off for a half second, I'm going to lose my momentum and everyone's just going to pull away. So you have to like balance this full throttle versus battery sag kind of thing.
Awesome.
Kylo, come here.
Yeah.
Come here, bud. Put this one over here for now. You can see how messy it is in here. Kylo.
True workshop.
Come here. Up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right here. Can you look over here? Look over there. Oh, there's a good boy. Here, now breathe on the mic. Can you talk? Did you have a good day? Can you tell me about your day?
Well, you know, it wasn't bad.
Go.
Oh, dear.
Anyway.
So, I mean, I don't know how much you heard in the beginning, Paul, of what I said, but like I said...
Let's assume nothing. Sorry.
Assume nothing.
It was literally like I tried to record it for a second so that just because it was so funny to me, but it's just like
Oh no!
I was like, well, yeah, I'm having a great day.
I genuinely thought his internet was playing up again then. I was like, no! Dear me. So, we left it where we understood who got you into the hobby. And I remember that it was the forest scene, wasn't it? With all the quads with LED chasing through it. And I think the song, was it Run Boy? Was it
Run Boy Run by
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
Wicked,
it. So, and I joined you very early on your YouTube channel. I subscribed to you and was following you very early, to the point where I watched you race Mega Drone X.
Yep.
And that was very good. That was in a cave, wasn't it? LED track in a cave.
Yeah.
That was very cool. Whose idea was Tiny Poop?
Oh gosh, I don't remember. I think I must have like actually just been at Lowe's, which is like a home improvement store here, and I was picking something up for like my house, and I just saw toilet seats. I'm like, these would be fun to fly, and then I realized that you can get like a toilet seat for like $8. Like, I could take a risk on that, right? Like if this doesn't work out, it'll be fine. So yeah, I bought a toilet seat and I said, let's see if we can make this thing fly.
Awesome.
And he's literally stood in his. I mean, let me get this right. Garage, not garage. Garage.
Garage. Yeah. Garage.
Trying to get it to hover.
My garage is made out of aluminium.
And he's wearing trousers and not pants.
Well, I'm wearing both.
Hey, how's that work?
Good man, yeah.
So, oh no.
Oh, Daniel, no. Daniel has the biggest clock ever sat behind him.
Oh, wow.
Clock. He said clock.
I mean, all of us here have been racing at some point.
No.
You haven't.
Well, I've had a quad that hasn't run a GoPro, and we had one gate set up and 3 flags. So if that classes, then yes.
Did you have was there a path set up? Did you have to fly it in a certain order?
Yes.
Then you raced.
Yeah, but it was only me.
That's fine.
Oh. It's great practice.
I'm racing the
So James
I think those that would say that they're racers say that their biggest competition is themselves, right? So if you only race by yourself, you're still racing, I think, yeah.
And unless you're racing against Luke Bannister, and it's Luke.
Yeah, fair enough.
Have you raced Luke?
You know, I actually have never raced Luke, or at least not in the same heat. We competed at the same at one of the international opens once.
Yes,
but I don't
multi-GP.
But he was out way before I got to race him, so I mean,
because James is 2015 UK champion.
Okay.
Kelsey is the highest ranked female pilot in the UK. I think you're ranked 20th. Is it 20th out of everybody?
Me?
Yeah, I think it was 20th end of last season.
Yeah, it's around
Awesome.
there. I'm not 100%.
But you, Paul, have done DRL.
Yes, I have.
And to be fair, I mean, I've raced as well, and when it comes to like qualifying and things like that, I'm a bag of nerves. So for you to do, what's it like to do DRL? What's the build-up like? How intense is that?
That's a great question. It's pretty rough. I'll be honest. If you think about, so DRL is as much a TV show as it is a drone race.
Yeah,
like the racing is all real, right? Like it's all, we're all starting at the same time and finishing at the same time. Like there's no, there's no like TV aspects being played on that part of it.
Right.
But everything else is like full on, we're filming a TV show. So like there are, 150 people that are just staff, like that are helping build the course or build the drones or like all this kind of, people running around picking up stuff that I crashed because, and that's just staff. Then there's two, like outside of wherever we're racing, there's going to be at least 2 full-size broadcast trucks. And like, this is like what they would take to like a sports event. And they have like all of the screens in there. So like they're sitting in there like watching like, okay, ready camera 2, ready camera 4, ready camera 1, like that sort of stuff. So, there's, that all of this is going on, right? Now you add in an audience of 4,000 people that are just there to watch. Add in a full day's worth of like interviews, going on local TV to promote the race, all this stuff. Add in that you're racing against 11 of the other best pilots in the world, and if you make a mistake, you're making it not just for the 4,500 people that are there, but for everyone that's watching on NBC in the States, Sky One in the UK, ProSieben in Germany, and then take off.
Pressure.
So it's just like so yes, there's a lot of pressure, and you learn how to manage it really quickly, right? Like I don't freak out. Like I'll freak out about like really clutch heats, like where it's like the super like the golden heat, we call it, like this, the last finals round and all this kind of stuff. But like I mean the other heats, it's not as bad. Like you just kind of calm, okay, go. But man, it definitely builds up if you don't figure out how to manage that stress ahead of time.
Yeah, because you don't get to manage your own quad there. It's all done for you, isn't it?
Right. They bring 600 identical drones to every race.
Jesus.
And then you're flying a brand new drone for every heat for every pilot. So there is enough drones that you never fly the same drone twice.
So you never make the mistake of putting your props on the wrong way around.
If that does happen, they have like processes in place to check to make sure that won't happen.
Jesus.
So is each of the quads that are assigned to you, they've all got you've given your rates and your tune and that lot to it, or are they all the same tune, or what?
They're all the same tune, but there are 5 separate rates that we can choose from that are just like, because we're using a Tyrannus, it's just on the knob. You just, when you sit down at your controller, you just point the knob to which one. And then all of the pilots before the season agree on these are the 5 that we're going to use. So like when I race, I use rate bank 2. When Gab 707 races, he uses rate bank 1. Like, we just remember which one that we're going to be on, and then you set that before the race.
Cool.
Oh, awesome.
We got some questions coming in. Don't be offended by any of the questions, because the UK sense of humour is a bit... What's the best way to describe it?
As long as they're okay with me dishing it back, that's fine with me.
Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely. You can swear. You can drink beer on here. It's fine.
It's gone on the box. We're all good.
So the question was, J. Rem put, how much have you ever been tempted to backhand Vanover?
I don't think anyone doesn't want to backhand Vanover at any given time.
He's a big personality.
But you know what though? Like if you just smacked him, like he wouldn't care. It's the only way to like really mess with him is to beat him, because that that hurts. So my motivation is not to insult him or hurt him or be mean to him. It's I'm just gonna go faster than you, man. Back to the story. We met you at Western. You met the wife with the pink hair.
Awesome.
And the other thing is, because I thought when I first met you at Western, I'll be honest, I thought you were like crazy woman.
Maybe I am.
No, because we were all sat down the front eating one day. We were all eating noodles or something.
Oh yeah.
And you came past. and normal people would go past and just go, hi, and then just carry on walking. No. Lexi comes past going, enjoy. What? Are you always like this?
Yes.
And then, and the other thing I need to clear up here about Western, right? You'll love this bit, and I've got evidence of this. All right,
I'm gonna hide. Probably hiding.
Quick, freeze! She's not
Damn it, the screen says change it so you see the light. Damn it! I cannot do the freeze. No.
So the other thing is, me and you were in the same main.
Yeah.
In the same final at Western.
Yeah.
Was it triple mains that day or was it singles? It was triples, wasn't it? I think
it was triples, yeah.
Anyway, the story goes is that on the last final, apparently, when we took off, you accused me of hitting you on takeoff.
Oh.
I think I saw you.
Robin's racing. It happens. No one actually intends to hit anyone else.
And apparently I cost you the race because you literally just crashed off the starting block and then into the grass and couldn't get up.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean,
it's racing.
It's racing.
It happens. It happens.
I need to redeem myself here.
It's okay. Don't worry.
So throughout the whole award ceremony at the end, right? Me and Fran's my wife, by the way, in case you didn't know. I sat across one side of the ceremony. I think James, you were stood next to us, and Kelsey might was somewhere else. Anyway, so you and your, should we say, former team.
Yes. Oh, that sounds nice. Okay, go.
Yeah. All right, okay. We're stood directly opposite us whilst everybody's getting their trophies. And I swear to God, all four of you just stared at me constantly and nobody blinked. And I was like, what did I do? I knew nothing about it. Anyway, I have dug up the DVR.
I probably have it somewhere too, so hey.
Oh, it's your DVR.
Damn. Dude.
So
deep.
That's why he did the list on me.
Yeah, absolutely.
He invited me and then he was like, I'm gonna roast you.
So if you look at the live stream, your DVR is currently rolling around, and you'll find exactly what went over off the line. I did not touch you.
You did not touch me.
Can you see it? Oh, you can't see it yet.
I'm looking at the live stream
on
the right. Oh wait, I'm waiting.
See that? You just rolled off.
I just rolled up.
It's quite delayed.
And then you
really
fail safe.
Oh no. Well, actually, I had failsafe issues there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see it. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's not me.
I don't know.
No.
No, that was my failsafe.
That was your fail safe.
Failsafe sucks at races.
Yeah. Thank you, Crossfire.
I've had one fail safe, and that was the other day with James. Yeah, my main man, my main spotter, let me down.
No, I didn't let you down. I told you exactly where you hit the ground at 100 miles an hour.
Scary.
God damn you! Oh dear. So, on the subject of Lexi does weird things.
I'm always doing weird things.
Yeah, I know. They are great though, aren't they?
Yeah, right.
They are very entertaining.
Especially
I'm
this one.
I'm mostly weirded out when people like meet me in real life and they're like, "Oh my god, you really on your videos, you're not making it up."
You're a battleship crazy woman.
I also once met a guy who was like really. I was always making fun of you, saying that you're a hobbit and you're really small, and the guy was like 2 meters high, and I was like, "Hey."
What? Oh dear. Right. So
oh
this.
my god, you're really small.
This one, like this one, we call the Lexi dance. These things
Oh,
have
what
names now.
Oh, God.
So, right, you like this one. So, do you know when you go to an event and your spotter puts your quad on the start blocks for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you stand there and you go.
Yeah, and then nothing happens, and then
they gotta arm the quad, and you give them the thumbs up. Yeah. James, you must know this, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, okay. Well, Kelsey, not Kelsey, Lexi does it a bit different.
She was just not turning it around, okay?
It started off as this, and then it kind of went to like the Macarena or something, and a twirl.
Yeah.
And then we got
she was just not doing it.
Right, hang on a minute. Let's show everybody what on earth we are talking about, because we've got the footage.
Oh my god. You guys are doing it like in the real
Right, here we
life?
go.
Because I'm always doing it.
Yeah, it's coming on the live stream.
Oh my god. Because it's real, like I was doing this and she was doing nothing, and I'm like, more, nothing. And like, this, nothing. I'm like, yeah. And then she started, I'm like, oh yeah. Good.
Can you guys see it yet?
No, it's still not there.
No.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
You reconsidered? Oh, he got beer. Oh yeah, that's it.
Nice.
I was still like, go!
Oh dear. Are you still in contact with her?
Yeah.
She probably don't want to be after that, does she?
Yeah, she called me a dancing queen.
So Alex, whereabouts in the States are you?
I'm in Texas. I'm in Dallas. So I'm kind of central, southern.
Right. Okay.
Pretty much smack dab in the middle.
All right. No worries. Right, I'm going to ask you a question, right? And it's not stereotyping or anything like that, but God bless my parents that are watching. Hi, Mum. Right.
Hi, Mum.
I said to my dad that I think you're from Texas. And I was right, and my dad was instantly turned around and he said, has he got what are they called?
Stetson?
Cowboy hat.
Yeah. Do you own one?
Cowboy hat?
And for God, please, for God, say no, because if you say yes, he's never going to let it down in his life.
I do own one, yes.
No!
You need to get it.
I can't. I think I haven't worn it since I was like 8 years old. So like, it's not like I've actually bought a cowboy hat in the last 12 years.
Is it close by?
Or ever bought one.
Is it near you?
No, I mean it's not. I mean I had it for probably like a children's play when I was 8. So like, you know, that was for that. To be fair, I live in an area. I live in Dallas, but like it's Dallas Fort Worth, DFW. So like Dallas is very like hip, and then Fort Worth is like country, like very, very country. It's like the start of the Wild West.
Right.
And so if you go to Fort Worth and like I'll go to like country dance bar or something, you'll see every male wearing a cowboy hat, every single one of them.
But not where you are.
Not where I mean, I'm kind of like in the middle actually. It's like I literally see both types of people. I suppose I see both stereotypes. It's great.
So if you go on a journey across to the other side, then do you put it on to go across?
No, I don't. I don't put it. I don't. No, I don't. In fact, I don't think my hat would still fit on me. I think my head has gotten too big.
Why?
Man.
Is your hat nearby?
No, it's not. I'm not at my house actually, so no,
Thank
it's
God
not
for
nearby. And if it was, I still would not go get it. I would refuse.
What gives you the idea that would ask you to go and get it?
I don't know. I guess I just assumed, right? Totally.
I would have.
Yeah, right.
So, you're Dallas. Oh God, I can see the questions popping at my dad's head right now. Right, bear in mind, my dad is 76. I love him to bits. He's going to be going Dallas. What about Dynasty?
Oh, God.
I can see it. Is that too far? Is that too before your time, Alex?
Yeah, it is definitely before my time, without a doubt.
That's good, because then we don't have to answer that
Before
one,
my
and I
time.
don't have to put up with him phoning me tomorrow going, "I told you." And you don't do line dancing or anything like that, do you?
No, I don't do line dancing. I do a little bit of like we call it two-step dancing, which is like country dancing, I guess. But like it's not line dancing. There's a big difference. Like when you country dance, you're just like dancing with a girl, but that's it. That's all it is. Except it's more country. Like you're listening to country music, and then that you're wearing like I'm wearing cowboy boots probably. So like that's basically about. But there's a big difference between like swing and line dancing, and then like what I do. What I do is like very casual.
Right. Okay.
So there's a big difference.
Hmm.
So.